Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. What did you think of that NXT last night, Tom?
It was a show that happened. I haven't really thought 1 second of
Oh, really?
since it went down.
Yeah, you were texting me during the show. We'll talk about this later on tonight, meaning this afternoon. Sometimes I just want to start with it and just go for like an entire hour, but I know we got other things to talk about. Are you aware, Tom? Are you aware that this show is written just to irritate you and me? You ever notice that?
Sometimes it seems that way.
I have to mention this.
My beloved Speed.
I forget Speed. That's another issue entirely. That's another issue entirely.
Not to me.
Do you know what they did on this show? I just want to get this out of the way now because I'm not going to talk about it during the actual review. Maybe I will more tomorrow with Vinny. But they did a segment early on with my beloved Ava backstage. And I swear to God, she's in the room with 3 men, okay? And she begins talking to these men. And I'm like, who in God's name are these 3 guys? Okay, the one guy is the guy that looks like he's 11, okay?
Brad Baylor.
I think that's Brad Baylor, okay? Don't answer this for me, Tom. So I think
but why? Because I'm going to prove to you that it's not that hard to remember.
I figured out Brad Baylor. That I'm like, okay, I know the other guy. That other guy there is his partner, but like, what the heck is that guy's name? And then they've got the champion. He's got the Evolve belt. Okay, so like, I have no idea who the champion is. I know you do. It doesn't matter. Here's the point. I have no idea who this guy is. Okay, no idea whatsoever. So I think, okay, well, surely they will put a graphic up on the screen identifying these 3 men, because of course these are Evolve talents here on the NXT show. Anybody want to bet if they identified any of these men during this segment? Not a single one of them did they identify. They didn't put one graphic up for all 3. So I thought, okay, all right, that doesn't matter. You know what? Sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands when you're a talent. So I'm sure as they do this promo back and forth, either my beloved Ava or, you know, maybe the Evolve champion himself, maybe one of them will actually say their own name, or maybe Ava will help us identify these 3 men. Not a single time did anybody in this segment say the name of the Evolve champion. They literally leave. I'm like, are you kidding me? Not one time during this segment did you identify. You've got to be kidding me. So then I'm hot. I'm like, here we go again. This stupid backstage graphic thing. So then there's a segment later. And who was in this segment? Anyway, the point is, there's 2 people backstage, and one of them is a man.
Sean Legacy?
No, don't spoil it here. One of them is a man, and he's talking to Ava, and I'm like, I know this guy, but I can't remember his name. What's his name? They don't put his name up on the screen, so he doesn't identify himself either. Nobody identifies him. So then, whoever walks.
That's untrue.
Okay, I gotta mute you. Can you just let me do this? You're so annoying. Where is this segment here? I gotta get it exactly now, because Tom thinks he's right, but he's actually wrong. Where is it here? It was later on. Okay, I'm going to find it. I'm just going to take my time because I know I have it. Where is it? Why is this so hard? Why is everything about this show impossible? And Tom, of course, is not helping. Let's see. We go. Okay. All right. So Ava is backstage meeting with a male human being, okay? There's no identification of this man whatsoever, okay? Now, to give this man credit, he says to Ava, I can't wait to put an end to Jackson Drake's Evolve title reign. I thought, finally. It's only been an hour, but finally somebody is smart enough to actually identify the Evolve champion. Congratulations, dude. So he identifies Jackson Drake. But then he doesn't bother to identify himself. So I'm like, okay, now I figured out that the champion is Jackson Drake. But, like, I don't know who this guy is. I think I've seen him before. So then Zaruka walks onto screen. And Zaruka says, hey, Legacy. No first name, by the way. They just called him Legacy. So then it's like, okay, that's Sean Legacy. All right. Thank you, Zaruka, for calling him Legacy. Now, as God is my witness, when they walk in and say, oh, hey, Legacy, for 1 second, and I am not exaggerating, on the screen flashes Sean Legacy Ava, and it's gone. It's gone. Disappeared into the thin air. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And then, you know whose name they do put up on the screen? Sol Ruka and Zarya. You know who else's name they put on the screen? Thea Hale, JC Jane, Jordan Grace, Kalani Jordan. Like, they're throwing up the names of all of these people who we already know because they're actually on NXT every week. But the people they refuse to identify are the people from the internet show. God, I hate this show. Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.